Hi there, welcome back to my channel again. It is Spoken Class 3 Part 2. So in my earlier part, I was discussing about vowel sound. Now I am going to talk about consonant sound. So already I have discussed what is called phonetic symbol and what's called phonetics. Okay, so no need to repeat it again here. So now I'm going to discuss directly. First sound is pa. Sounds pa in person, person, paper, po, pa. Then ba, ba in book, then baby, then bow, bowl, etc. The next one, ta. Ta in tea. When we pronounce ta, we have to give force. Ta, pa. Okay, it should be aspirated. Okay, we have to blow out air. We have to blow out air. Pa, then ta. Okay. Next one. Da, da in do, did, daddy, etc. Then ka in kilogram, then cook, etc. Okay, next one fa in fight, then food, etc. Next one va, sound will va. You have to place your upper teeth against the lower leg. Fa, okay, fa in fight, food, favorite, etc. Next one. Sorry, mistake. Then va should be very, then variable, then verification, etc. Va. Next one. Sa. You have to place the what is called end part of your tongue against the last part of your teeth. Okay, so tha. It sounds sometimes tha, sometimes tha. Sa says bath. See last tha, it should be bath. But when it is pronounced at the first of the word, it is pronounced tha. Suppose think. See, think, etc. Next one, it is pronounced the. Suppose THE, it is pronounced in two ways, the or the or the. See, when I pronounce the, it is short, the. But when I pronounce the, it is strong and harder. The. See, if you have got any problem with my sound or with my accent, already you have got dictionary. You can go to online, then you can click the audio button, then you can hear the sound. It will be better. Next one. Ga in game, go, then mine, milk, mother, etc. Next one. No, now, naughty, not, etc. Then in hot, how, however. Next one. In low, look. Okay. Then R in read, row, radiation, etc. Then next one. Ua. It looks like W, but sound will be ua. It sounds sometimes ua, sometimes oa. Suppose oak, win, winner. See, oak. I wrote down oak. When you walk hard, walk. British sound work and American sound work, and British sound work. Okay, then yeah, it looks like a Z, but it is sound. It it is pronounced ear. Ear in yes. See, yes, yellow. Next one, in 6, sound, safe. Next one, it sounds like cha. Cha in suppose chat, chat, chat. Okay. Next one, it sounds like za. Za in suppose zoo, zoo. Okay, zoo. Soft, soft za. Next one, it is a strong ja. Suppose judge, mujib, judge, mujib, geology. Okay, so it should be ja. It should be strong. You have to place ja. And earlier one was it is za, soft za, za, ja. Next one, sha, shine, shoe, short, shadow, etc. Next one, this sound, I think it is the most difficult, most difficult sound in English, I think so, for the non-native speaker. For non-English speaker, it is the most difficult sound. Sound like a sh. So difficult. Sh. It is between sha and ja. Sh. Okay. Suppose Asia. Asia. British people pronounce it as Asia. Asia. But American people pronounce it Asia. See, little difficult. Asia. Okay, next one. Television. Television has got two types of sound. Television and television. British people pronounce television and American people pronounce television. Okay, television. A little bit difficult. Okay, so I'm going to repeat it. We have learned pa in person, ba in book, then pa, ba, ta in tea, then da in do, ka, kilo, fa, 5, food, va, very good, very fine. Then ta in thing or tha, bath. Next one, the. It is the or the. Next one, ga, gain, milk, memory, mother, etc. Next one, no, ha, hot, low, read. Then ua, it is some ua. Ua is work, window, winner, etc. Next one, ye is yes, yellow, etc. Next one, 6, sick, say, so, etc. Next one, it is cha sound, cha in chat, chatting, charge. Okay. Then choose, etc. Next one, this looks like jet, but actually sound the. Speak a bit soft. The suppose zoo, okay, zoo. Next one, it should be harder. Judge. You have to place middle of your tongue against the upper part of your palm. Ja. It should be strong. Ja. Okay. So judge. Next one is shush. Shoe, short. Short, shoe. Next one. It is the most difficult phonetic symbol for the other speaker. So I'm going to give an example. Asia or Asia. Next one. Television or television. Television or television. Which one you prefer to pronounce, you can. Okay, now I have got something to tell you. You know, there are some audience, I think there are some audience, there are some viewer, they can get confused about the phonetic symbols. I'm here to make it clear. Don't get confused. Try to not to get confused. Why? Actually, it is not possible to memorize all the phonetic symbols at a time. Just close your eyes, watch my video twice and thrice, then you will have some idea. You need to have some idea. No need to memorize all of them. Okay, then what to do? Then you have to have some basic idea. What type of phonetic symbols are used in dictionary? Then you can go to online dictionary. Then you can press the audio button and you should listen to sound. Okay, if you like British on, you can listen to British on. If you like American sound, you can listen to American sound. Okay, which one you like, you can take or you can practice. Remember, actually we have got lot of we have got different types of English. We have got American English, we have got British English. There are two types of English mainly. British English, American English. But besides this, we have got another English. What about Australian English? What about Canadian English? What about South African English? You know? What about Singaporean English, Hong Kong English? What about Asian English? So what we can do, if we wanna be a good speaker, if we wanna be a good listener, we have to habituate it. We should know both on. We should know British on, we should know American on. Personally, I follow British on. So when I talk to you, when I discuss something in my lecture, I try my best to follow British accent. But sometimes you see I can't. Actually, it is not my mother tongue, so I just follow them. Okay, there are some followers who follow British on. They shouldn't think, it is my personal opinion, they shouldn't think their accent is the best accent. They shouldn't think. The followers who follow American on, even they shouldn't think their accent or their English is the best English. Okay, if we can communicate with others using our English, it is our credit. Actually, we are learning English. We are doing our best to speak in English for communication, for expressing ourselves, for expressing our thoughts, nothing else. If you are very eager to show off, you are very eager to show your knowledge, then I think you will not be able to communicate with others. Okay? Now, I have got something to tell you. You know, when we speak, sometimes we see our sentences, our words are getting stuck. Suppose when we stand in front of the mirror, we think our English is correct English, we can speak. That time we don't get afraid of. But when we try our best to speak with others, speak to our friends or foreigner, that time we see we are getting stuck. So actually it is the lacking of practice. The more we will have practice, the more we will practice, the more our getting stuck will be removed. Okay? The more we will practice, the more we will be habituated at speaking correctly. Believe me. Okay, so before finishing my lecture, I would like to tell you something. It's a personal opinion. If we want to acquire a knowledge, acquire a language, acquire means gain or obtain. If we want to acquire a language, we have to show our passion for it. If you want to learn a language, you have to show your feelings for it. You have to show your liking, you have to show your love. And you have to be persistent. Without being determined, if you are not determined to learn a language, it is not possible for you to acquire it or to gain it, or it is impossible for you to be good at speaking or to be good at any kind of knowledge or language. Believe me. Personally, I am trying to learn Turkish, Korean, Japanese and French. When I started to learn Turkish, I served my all effort. I provided my all efforts into it to learn it. I think it is working now. Turkish is one of the most interesting and the best language in the world, I think so. So when I learned Turkish, I learned it by giving my all efforts, and it is working now. And I have got another plan. Next, I have got another plan to get admitted into IML or Dhaka University to learn Japanese. If everything is okay, if coronavirus is gone, I will get admitted into again IML to learn Japanese. So the audience who are watching my video, my request is, if you want to learn English, you have to show your passion. You have to show your likings and you have to work hard. And if you make any mistakes during speaking or during writing, don't get afraid of it. Remember, without making mistakes, we can't learn anything. Suppose if you want to make some sentences on your own, but you sometimes making a mistake using grammatical pattern, sometimes you can make a mistake using wrong spelling. Okay, sometimes you cannot find what is called, suitable word to express your thought. You can get stuck. Okay, but remember, you can learn it by making mistake. Okay, then you have to practice with your dear and near ones. You can practice speaking English with your friends. You can practice speaking English with your teachers or with your parents. And already I have mentioned in my earlier video, if you have got any problems with my accent, with my sound, with my presentation skill, just ask me 8 other questions in English. Okay, I'll reply it so. Okay, then every language has got its own phonetic symbol that couldn't be fully acquired or fully gained by other speakers. Suppose in French there is one word, R. It is R, but they pronounce R like H and H, between H and H. It is so difficult. Suppose Paris. We pronounce Paris, but they pronounce, French-speaking people, they pronounce Paris. Paris sometimes, or sometimes Paris. It's so difficult. When we try to cough, that time we make a sound in our throat. It sounds like Paris, or sometimes Paris. It's a little bit difficult. Okay. What about this sound? When I was trying to learn Korean, I came to know a sound, this sound. It is used in Korean. It is so difficult. It is between E and R. Sometimes it is between E and La. So difficult. E or R. Sometimes they pronounce different way. I can't pronounce this sound. So in English, sometimes you can feel difficulty with pronouncing some sound. It could be difficult for you, but remember it, as time passes, you will be habituated. You shouldn't try to learn English like native speaker overnight. It is impossible because it is not our mother tongue. We have to just try. And who are the new or who are the beginner, they shouldn't copy the accent. They should at first how to make. They should know how to make sentence at first, and they should know necessary vocabulary to express their thought in daily conversation. Then they should try to know accent. If you try to copy their accent for the first time, I think you will be bored. Okay, you will feel bored, or you will feel what is called. It will be boring for you if you try for the first time or at first time copying their accent. It is impossible. Okay. Okay, guys, it is the all for the time being today. So before finishing my lecture, I would like to tell you something. If you find any kind of mistakes in my lecture, if you find any kind of mistakes in grammatical pattern or in writing spelling or in my presentation skill, please let me know. Okay, I will take your valuable suggestion and I will be pleased with you having your valuable suggestion. You can suggest me how I can make my video more comprehensible, more interesting and more lively. It could be livelier by the help of it. Okay, so and I have already mentioned earlier that my video actually when it is uploaded raw. It is raw video, it is not edited. So I will try my best to edit my video later. Okay, and I apologize if you get any kind of mistake in my video. Okay, and sorry guys for my sound and for my pronunciation. So before finishing my lecture, I would like to revise it. Today we have learned how to pronounce the word using phonetic symbol. In my earlier part, we have learned a vowel sound. In this part, we have learned consonant sounds. Okay, so if you don't get my voice or get my sound, please watch it twice and thrice. I hope you will get it. Okay, it is the all for the time being today. If you have got any problems, please let me know. I will try my best to reply to your questions as soon as possible. Bye. Have a good day.